Once upon a time in a small village far away there lived a kind and hard-working girl named Cinderella. When Cinderella was young, her mother passed away and later her father married again. After her father's death, Cinderella's life completely changed. Her stepmother was cruel and strict, and her two stepsisters were mean and selfish. Cinderella was forced to do all the housework, cleaning, cooking, and washing clothes all day long. At night she slept near the fireplace covered in ashes, and that is why people called her Cinderella. Even with such a hard life, Cinderella's heart remained pure and kind. She loved animals, helped everyone, and dreamed of a better future. One day an announcement was made across the kingdom that the king was hosting a grand royal ball where the prince would choose his bride. Every young girl was excited. Cinderella gathered courage and asked if she could go to the ball too, but her stepmother laughed and said she could only go after finishing all the housework. Cinderella worked very hard, but she was still not allowed to go. Her old dress was torn and Cinderella sat alone and cried. Suddenly a bright light appeared and a kind fairy godmother stood before her. She gently told Cinderella not to cry and promised to help her. A pumpkin turned into a beautiful carriage, mice became strong horses, and Cinderella's old clothes changed into a magical shining gown. The fairy godmother warned her that the magic would end at midnight. Cinderella arrived at the palace looking more beautiful than anyone else. Everyone was amazed by her beauty. The prince saw Cinderella and immediately fell in love. They danced together and talked happily, forgetting about time. Suddenly the clock struck midnight and Cinderella ran away in fear. While running, she dropped one glass slipper. The prince picked up the slipper and announced that the girl whose foot fit the slipper would be his wife. The slipper was tried in every house. The stepsisters tried, but it did not fit them. Finally, Cinderella stepped forward, wore the slipper, and it fit perfectly. Cinderella was the girl from the royal ball. The prince was overjoyed, and they were married in a grand celebration. Cinderella forgave her stepmother and stepsisters because kindness was always in her heart, and she lived happily ever after. Kindness, patience, and goodness always lead to happiness. The end.